What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing some updates on the rig. Just want to show you guys what I'm doing. We added a 55-gallon tank, and we're actually going to be adding this two-way splitter or two-way ball valve, so we can have one for SH, one for water, and then we can just kind of flip a little switch, and then we'll be pulling water, and then flip a switch, we'll be pulling SH. So we're gonna make something like, we're gonna do that today. And then I also got a few tools to actually create some bulkheads, so we're gonna be doing that as well. Got my bulkhead cutter right here, and this is gonna be for the drain. So we'll have a drain on that right side right there. We got everything kind of pulled out. So we're gonna do a plug right here. We're gonna do a drain like right around here, so probably maybe even right here, so that we can drain all of the water out whenever we're done. We don't want to be driving with a whole bunch of water in the tank. So we have this hose for that. It's 10 feet. A couple bulkheads. This is a 1-inch barb, 1-inch thread to go on the bulkhead. This is the actual bulkhead, so this will go in there. This will kind of screw on. This will go into there, and then I have this fitting that'll go on the ball valve. Bam, and then this will plug into there. So I'll show you guys what it looks like once it's all done. And then I got this. I have a two-way splitter right now, but I'm going to do a 4-way so that I can have one that goes to, well, currently I have one that just goes to the pressure washer, one that goes to the water fed pole that's right there. But now I'm gonna have one for the water fed pole, one for the pressure washer, one for the buffer tank, that'll be for, you know, the soft wash, and then one for kind of like a hand wash station, or if I need to fill up like a bucket or something. So we're gonna do that. And then got a few uniseals. Got a few uniseals that I'm gonna make holes on top for, so that I can have some 1/2-inch hose and in there. And then I actually have some 1/4-inch uniseals that are in the mail that I need to go get. That'll be for my downstreaming. So cool few updates. I'm gonna show you guys everything and process and all of that. So yeah, let's get into it. First things what we're gonna do is we're gonna start drilling some bulkhead fittings. So let's show you guys how we're gonna do that. All right, we got our hole saw. We have 1 3/4 inches on here, so we are going to make a hole right over there and put in our bulkhead fitting. So let's see how this goes. All right, I got my hole drilled right over there, as you can tell. I kind of vacuumed out as much as I could, but we'll probably just drain out with the excess. So got our washer right here. What we're gonna do now is use this little broom. I'll show you guys. We're gonna put it on the top and kind of feed it through here. So let's go do that. All right, instead of using the broom, we actually use just some 1/4-inch tubing and just fit it through here so that we can get it right here and just kind of pull it through. So we're gonna pull that, and then we'll pull all the way through, and we'll tighten it up. All right, we got it all the way pulled through. So now we have a washer right over here, and we're gonna put this guy on right here. I was able to get at least maybe 90% of all the shavings out, but the rest we're just gonna kind of drain out. And then this is reverse thread, so you tighten it going left. All right, and then we'll plug our ball valve on here, or our hose on here, and see if it works. All right, and just like that, we have our drain plugged, and we have our hose over here. And just test it out, works pretty good. Just drained out about 10 gallons of water. So this turn off and off ball valve works pretty good. Got some water trapped in the line, so we might even cut it to like right here or so, just so it's not as long, but works pretty good. All right, just did some tightening up. Just had a few leaks here and there, but I have it to where I can just kind of pop open this ball valve, put it right here, and it'll just start to drain out some water. So pretty cool. It's pretty empty right now, but tested it out, no leaks, so we're all good to go. Next, what we're gonna do is install some uniseals on the top of the tanks. All right, we got our 3-way splitter ball valve right here. Now we're just going to make a couple holes. We're gonna do one for our one for our 1/4 inch and then one for our 1/2 inch. So we're gonna do the 1/4 inch right now. All right, that one was pretty easy. And I just put my hand like under here whenever I was drilling so I could catch all the shavings. All right, we got this plumbed up right here, zip tied, so it's kind of out the way. And then it's kind of that right there. So now we can flip it this way for water or flip it the other way for SH. So pretty cool. Now we're gonna make our bulkhead right here for our water. So we have our 1 3/4 inch. Just gonna put it right here, put our hand underneath, drill our hole. All right, got our bulkhead plugged in. So now we are going to put our little fitting on here. Just gonna do it hand tight. And there we go. That's all good to go. All right, next we're going to go ahead and plumb this up. So let's do that. All right, that's on. Now we have just a few more uniseals to install in there. I'm gonna do that off camera because that's just something small. This one's what we got. We're gonna put everything back in. I'm gonna show you what we have. All right, so that's gonna be pretty much everything that we did today. What we did earlier, we moved our downstream injector to the whip line. We installed our bulkhead fitting right here, installed a hole right there, which we'll put a uniseal on. We installed the bulkhead fitting down there with a drain. So now, whenever we have too much water, we can just go right here, open the valve up, and we'll have water pouring out whenever we have water in there. And then we also installed this 4-way valve right here. So we will have this one be hand wash. This one is the water fed pull. This one's the pressure washer, and then this one will go to the water tank. We just have to get a hose for that. So yeah, pretty cool updates we did today. Makes us more efficient. And we also did this 3-way little ball valve hidden back here, so we can switch it on and off for the downstream injector to flush out water and to pull chemical. All right, so here is that line right there. Got the hose connected to the buffer tank. So now whenever we have the water plugged in, we can just flip this switch, boom, and then water will start feeding the tank. So pretty cool. And we also picked up something pretty cool over the weekend. So let's go ahead and unbox a little bit of it. If y'all can tell, this is a blend manifold, the GF valves, not the pin tear valves. I was on the fence between the pin tear valves or the GF valves. Found a really good deal. Same person who sold me my skid was selling this whole set for $350. So I had to pick it up. What's up, man? And yeah, right now I'm trying to do it with one hand. Cool thing is that it came with these banjo fittings as well, so it'll make it easy to flush out each fitting with water if I need to. And then they have little holes so you can mount it. So pretty cool. I'm going to hook this up and put this on my setup. We'll probably have a video of that coming soon. When they're putting this whole thing together, just have to figure out, you know, how to do it first. But pretty awesome though. So I hope y'all learned some good informative stuff from this video. I'm gonna start working on getting this together, and I'll probably have a video of this soon. But if y'all have any questions, please put them down in the comments and I'll make sure to get back to you guys. But until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.